Alright, how's the title screen music going there? Is it loud? Is it too loud? I find it hard to talk over, to be honest. I'm gonna drop that a tiny bit, just for you guys. Much louder than the title music on 2. Okay, let's dive in. Welcome once again to Stream Tams, where today we're beginning Dark Souls 3, the third Dark Souls and the last in the trilogy of Dark Souls. I'm going to be going through the game from start to finish, including both DLCs, killing all bosses, lighting all bonfires, and not necessarily challenging myself with anything too wild in terms of restrictions. I have some ideas about the build I'm going for, but nothing set in stone just yet, so that will evolve as time goes on. Thank you very much for joining me. I am keeping an eye on the chat, so you can let me know if you have any comments or critiques or feedback about the stream setup itself. Everything looks good on my end, so it's time to begin. Oh, it's not time. I have to delete something. Look, I'm not one of those people that names their characters vulgarities. Now you know that. Look, it's my soul level 1 character. I did it. There's the proof. Mr. Squirty. Goodbye. Okay,
yes,
let's enjoy.
Indeed. It is called Lothric, where the transitory lands of the Lords of Cinder converge. In venturing north, the pilgrims discover the truth of the old words. The fire fades, and the lords go without thrones. When the link of fire is threatened, the bell tolls, unearthing the old lords of Cinder from their graves. Aldrich, Saint of the Deep. Farron's Undead Legion, the Abyss Watchers. And the reclusive lord of the profaned capital. Yon the Giant. Only in truth, the lords will abandon their thrones. And the unkindled will rise. Nameless, accursed undead, unfit even to be cinder. And so it is that ash seeketh embers.
Alright, so as usual, the visual budget is very front-loaded in the game. That's like a gorgeous introduction cinematic, and we won't really see anything that looks quite that good for the rest of the game. We get the background, a little bit of a setup for what's happening here from our usual all-knowing old lady voice. That's consistent. So the whole idea with Dark Souls 3 is the cycle of linking the fire and, you know, reviving the Age of Light and everything. That's been going on for a very long time, and it seems that basically the world is kind of being pushed to its limit, and that cycle of, and, you know, keeping the fire from fading is sort of almost at the end of its rope. There's like fail-safes in place in this system apparently, where those Lords of Cinder can be awoken to claim their thrones, and it's implied that they can link the fire. But if they choose not to do that, then your character comes in, or the role that your character fulfills, which is the Unkindled Ash, and now your job in this system is to get the Lords of Cinder to go back to their thrones and fulfill their responsibility of linking the flame and keeping that going. And that's sort of where we start here. Name. We'll do that. Okay. Sure. We're gonna go, we're gonna hit things really hard this time. That's my plan. I'm gonna hit things with big sticks and other large objects. Oh, what do we want here? You know what? Those are actually useful. Okay. Face presets. I'm not gonna agonize over this as usual. You don't really see these faces very clearly in the normal playthrough of the game, so Northern Warrior. Very burly. Seems fine to me. Okay. Oh, sorry, I didn't do the crazy skin color. Yeah, my bad. Let me know if anything's weird with the settings here, the volume balance between me and the game. It is a new game, so there's always the possibility that some things would be a little wacky when I try it out. Generally, I've found setting up a stream is not that hard, though. Really, anyone can do it. I should check the graphical settings. I'm pretty sure I should have no trouble running this thing maxed, but we'll see if we run into issues with that. The Cemetery of Ash. Okay, controls are functioning. Good. Quality settings. Yes. We'll see how that goes. If I notice, if you guys notice problems, if I start dropping frames, it's just too much for my system, I will turn it down. I have a 1060 graphics card. Last I recall, I could handle this thing on max with good frame rate. Maybe not locked 60, but no major dips. We'll see. Maybe I won't even notice, because maybe people exaggerate that stuff a lot. Alright, so this is the starting area, the Cemetery of Ash. Starting enemies lets you test out your swings. I'm going to have to get used to how this feels compared to Dark Souls 2. 1 and 3 feel much more similar than 2 does in terms of your movement, your character's size on the screen, all kinds of stuff. So, also, a new introduction here, a new mechanic, the Ashen Estus Flask. It's an Estus Flask, but it's for your blue bar, your FP, instead of your red bar, your HP. FP is how you cast spells, but it's also how you use weapon skills, or weapon arts. Demonstrate that here. If I remember how. There we go. So every weapon has its own weapon art. I can take a look, actually, at... Here. I'm using a battle axe, that's what this class starts with. Easily wielded axe, crafted for battle and inflicting standard damage. Skill, Warcry. Let out a spirited Warcry that temporarily boosts attack. And that's what I did. And now I have a little glow, and now my attacks hit a little bit harder. Pretty straightforward, but it did use a little bit of my blue meter. Which is good. It means that the blue meter is relevant to all classes, not just spellcasting classes. Which is a very good choice, in my opinion. Need to look at my equip load as well. I need to just relearn how this system works, because it's different in every game. My equip load is over 50% right now. And I think you want to be under 30% or under 70% for the normal roll, and maybe there's a lower break point, like 30%, I don't remember. I feel reasonably swift. Alright, I'm gonna try the little challenge room over here. What up, what up? By the way, everyone, it's a good time, if you feel like it, to start a new playthrough on this game at the same time as me. Try and join in. I'm all for that. Whoa! Can I heal? Yes, okay. Healing is faster, rolling is better compared to 2. Oh, no. Just gotta stagger him. Whoop. Want to get that sweet stagger. Nope. I'm surprised I have not staggered him yet. Alright. Titanite scale. Oh, it was on sale, eh? Yeah, that's a bummer. Really, is it $65 still? I'm surprised it hasn't had a permanent price drop. Okay, so I got a bunch of extra souls there from dealing with that optional challenge. You can come back and fight him later, or you can take him out right away. The axe, as far as starting weapons go, this battle axe is pretty solid. It does good damage. The moveset is not terrible at all. And the weapon art is relevant. I actually should have used the weapon art there. I just get a little more attack damage, so why not? I wasn't thinking. But that's because weapon arts are a new thing in this game, and I'm still adjusting. There's our first bonfire. So, not much changed about bonfires. They are where you sit. They're your little checkpoints. Oh, I got the rest emotion, or emoji? No, gesture. 66.49 Canadian, ouch. Thanks, Trump. Tariffs on video games, oh no. Not that this is an American-made video game at all. Just like in Dark Souls 2, though, and different from Dark Souls 1, you don't level up at bonfires. There is a specific person you talk to level up. Your level up lady, as they are called. Firebombs. Handy dandy. Random projectile weapons like knives and firebombs, I'm gonna try and pay more attention to them and use them more often in this playthrough, if I think of it, because I think my build is going to benefit from that, because I'm not going to have a lot of simple ranged options, unless I just get a nice crossbow, actually. Never mind, scratch that. Even if I'm doing a mostly strength-focused build, I can easily get enough dex to wield a crossbow, and that's a perfectly viable ranged option, actually. So I'll probably do that. The build is being made as I play. Titanite shards. Basically, the first time I see a big weapon, I'm going to try and get the stats to use it. Oh, you messed up, buddy. Missed your shot. Okay. Going in. Tutorial boss, here we go. Definitely, yeah, definitely the most difficult of the tutorial bosses. Although, what is the tutorial boss in Dark Souls 2? The last giant is the first thing you fight with its own health bar on the screen. Huh. Can I hit him? Yes, I can. Okay. Ow. I was too fast. Yep, and then we're gonna have a good time. Oh! Got him. Chop, chop, chop. Alright, everyone, my no-death run is off to a good start. Okay, you get a bonfire, fantastic. You got a coiled sword. You know what? I'm not in too much of a hurry here. We can take our time and smell the roses, and I need to learn how to use this menu. Where are my key items? I want to read about it. There it is. Thrust in Shrine Bonfire to activate Bonfire Warp. Sword missing from the Shrine Bonfire cannot be equipped as a weapon. Bummer. Thrust into the Shrine Bonfire to restore its power and enable travel between bonfires. So you get bonfire, you get to warp between all bonfires immediately in this game, just like in 2 and in contrast to 1. A lot of the quality of life and like convenience mechanics of 2 carry over into 3 seamlessly. It's more of the aesthetic design and the feel of movement and such that has a lot more in common with 1 than with 2 here. This sword is only bequeathed to Chosen Ash, as judged by the Iudex, who awaits the arrival of Ash as a scabbard. I believe that word means judge. I forget if it's like a Latin root or something, I don't know. I don't know languages. I'm sorry. I'm a terrible Canadian. I speak 1 language. Broken Straight Sword. Don't need that. That's not a big weapon. Not interested in swinging that. Maybe there's a big weapon over here. Homeward Bones are nice, though. You always want to go home, you know, after a long day. I just pictured the hub of this world being like the Cheers bar. Get out of here. Nice vantage point. Also, you can see this giant wall. Ah, there's a dog. Skeleton dog. Almost. Skeletal dog. How's that? Not quite a skeleton yet. Almost. Look at that. Nice architecture, eh? And then there's these, like, giant cliffs below. Mountain range. And I think if I had binoculars, I could pick out a few details over there, I believe. I believe I've seen people, I mean, basically I can make up any wild theory I want, and someone has probably suggested it on a forum before, but I think there's locations in the game where you can look out in the distance here, and some people claim there's faint indications that you can see landmarks of Drangleic in the distance. I don't think that's actually true, but I know someone has tried to point it out before. Tried to figure that stuff out and relate the locations of everything, because now we're in Lothric, and the world of Dark Souls 1 was Lordran, and the question is, like, is this built on this in the same location that Lordran was? Is it somewhere else? What's their relation geographically? Because it's very hard to tell that, you know, the game is not very specific about actual lengths of time that have passed. All we know is that a countless number of cycles have passed by this point in time, where the fire has been linked, you know, let's say hundreds or thousands of times. And it seems like each linking of the fire is spaced out by perhaps centuries before it needs to be done again. So, you know, you multiply those numbers and, like, yeah, it's been a very long time. And so the question is, yeah, how much does geography change? Can it change in that time? Especially in a world such as this one, where there's a lot of unusual disruption of the land. Like, there's just bottomless chasms casually appearing everywhere. So, you know, in 100,000 years, how much can the landscape change to become completely unrecognizable? And yet, here we have Firelink Shrine, a location with the same name as your hub in Dark Souls 1. I don't know if there is any evidence that this is on the same location. I seriously doubt it. It looks completely different to my eyes from the Firelink Shrine in 1. And what I was just saying about the length of time that's gone by, I mean, any kind of stone construct would have been eroded into nothing in that time, as far as I know. Unless it's magic stone. Okay, so yeah, just I'm wandering around here. This is the central room. There are thrones here, and even one of them is already occupied. Who are you?
Thou art unkindled, and a seeker of lords. I am Ludleth of Corland. Look not in bewilderment as I say. I linked the fire long ago, becoming the Lord of Cinder. If substantiation be thy want, set thine eyes upon my charred corpse. This sad cadaver. No need to be coy. Have a closer look. Knowest thou of our purpose? 5 thrones will take 5 lords as kindling for the linking of the fire. The fast-fading flame must be linked to preserve this world. A reenactment of the first linking of the fire. So it is, I became a Lord of Cinder. I may be but small, but I will die a Colossus. Now.
So if you look closely, he's got no legs, so this guy has been just all messed up, because, as he said, he's already linked the fire once, and that made him a Lord of Cinder. And now that the fire is threatened and needs to be linked once again, several Lords of Cinder have been called back from their graves to basically do the job again if they have the strength to do it. Ludleth of Corland here is the only one that has voluntarily shown up at his throne, though. All the other thrones are empty, because after being revived, these other Lords of Cinder chose not to come here and fulfill their responsibility. Perhaps because, you know, they haven't the strength to do it again, or they disagree with the practice. The idea, though, is that if the fire isn't linked, this world will end, and that's the basic premise. Now we're going to meet characters that have different viewpoints and opinions about that prospect, and the truth of it. I'm not going to kill him immediately. Just because I'm doing strength weapons doesn't mean I'm going to be evil. That's not the same thing.
Ah, another one roused from the sleep of death. Well, you're not alone. We unkindled are worthless. Can't even die right. Gives me conniptions. And they'd have us seek the Lords of Cinder and return them to their moulding thrones. But we're talking true legends with the metal to link the fire. We're not fit to lick their boots. Don't you think?
So yes, it's a fun little area to explore. The man I just spoke with, I forget his name at the moment, but he's your equivalent of the Crestfallen Warrior. Every Dark Souls, even back to Demon Souls, I'm pretty sure, has a hub area, and in that hub area you will always find someone that is basically on the same quest as you, but is very depressed or not really motivated to finish their quest. And they will complain and tell you about how pointless it is, and that's always the same. And usually at some point you get to kill them.
Well, a newcomer, I see. I am Andre. I serve at this shrine as a humble smith, forging weapons. You're in search of the Lords of Cinder, I trust. A toilsome journey, I'd wager. You'll require good arms. Let me smith you weapons. I am a smith, such is my purpose.
Okay, so here is our central blacksmith. I think, yeah, the way this game is arranged, this is the blacksmith. He does all the upgrading, he does all the infusions, and we will bring him tools that allow him to increase his capabilities. Okay, I have one Titanite shard right now, so I'm not going to commit to anything just yet. Oh, you can also change your Estus allotment. This is cool. I like this little extra mechanic here. You can choose a balance between how much health you want to be able to recover and how much FP you want to, or skill points you want to be able to recover. And I'm gonna go like, I'm gonna go like that because I don't really need to replenish that blue bar.
Pretty be careful. I don't want to see my work squandered.
Okay, so this area will become more populated as I find more NPCs in the wider world. For now, I think I've picked up everything I want from around here, and now we talk to our level up lady.
Welcome to the bonfire, unkindled one. I am a firekeeper. I tend to the flame, and tend to thee. The lords have left their thrones, and must be delivered to them. To this end, I am at thy side. Very well.
Yeah, the Seek lady.
Touch the darkness within me. Take nourishment from these sovereignless souls.
Alright, I have 7 levels ready to go here. Wow. Okay. Now, I said I want to focus on some strength, so... but it really depends on which weapons I pick. I'm planning to find... There's a couple weapons I have in mind picking up... that I'm going to pick up in the first area, and then I'll give myself the stats to use them. So, I think I can afford to put some points into some of the fundamentals right now, like more health, obviously. More endurance would be good. Even vitality. I'm going to want to try wearing some heavy armor, wielding some heavy weapons in this playthrough, just as kind of a change of pace. It's not normally what I go for, typically, so... I'm gonna just try and switch it up a little. So let's go... How's that? That's pretty well-rounded right now for a starting point. Okay. Good. 16 strength is decent to begin with.
Well, Ashen One, may the flames guide thee.
Here we go. Embed the coiled sword. I've created the central bonfire. Beautiful. And here we are. This is basically your level select for the game. Because the world isn't really as interconnected as it used to be in this game. And we're going to be warping all over to different locations gradually. Although there are paths that connect large ranges of them. But yeah, this Firelink Shrine area is not physically connected to any of the other areas. Here we are. Alright, so I'm seeing no dropped frames so far, and I haven't noticed any horrible performance issues from my PC, so I'm going to keep running this on max, making it look as pretty as possible. This thing sparked a lot of lore discussions for people, because I think there was an early demo of the game where you came to this room at some point and you saw this. This looks like a Lord vessel. This, actually, I forget, people have dug pretty deep into this. This may actually be the direct model used in-game for the Lord vessel in Dark Souls 1. It's been shrunken down a little bit, that's all. Yeah, its meaning is very unclear, and the broken coiled sword with it, it's unclear what exactly that represents or what that purpose is right there. But, I mean, other than that, this is a pretty normal-looking room that we begin in. I mean, there's some incense and such hanging above us. Hey, Mikdo, how's it going? You haven't missed much. My no-death run is proceeding very well. I'm gonna keep talking about it now until I get murdered. And as I mentioned earlier, we are in the High Wall of Lothric now. That's the name of this area. As I mentioned a moment ago, anyone that wants to start a new character and join in, just let me know, and we can figure out a way to make that happen. Okay, so High Wall of Lothric. This is like Lothric Castle, essentially. I forget if it has another name. And fun fact, that bridge right up there and then those stairs up, one of the final bosses of the game is right in that room, in that tower way over there. But it'll be a long while before we do that. Okie doke. Lighten that bonfire. Oh, awesome. Alright, we got dogs, we got guards. Pretty typical. Whoa. Big strength. Oh yes, backstabbing is much more like the classic Dark Souls 1 backstab. With the same sound and everything. Oh, he knocked him down. Ow. Okay. Well, there is some danger ahead. So, black firebomb time. Look at this dangerous man. But he's not the real threat. So these guys really hate, whoa, these guys really hate fire. And they are mean. Yay, another shard. Hooray, hooray. And I got a longbow, but I'm like I said, as more of a strength-focused character, I think I want to look to crossbows as my ranged weapon of choice. Nothing back here? Nothing back here. Okay. How is the frame rate and everything looking for you guys? Because on my screen, things look pretty fine. But I can try toning down the graphical settings if things are not streaming quite so cleanly to you. I have no dropped frames, so... Yeah, okay, good, good. I mean, as far as I know, if I'm not dropping frames, everything's okay. Good, good, good. Good job, 1060 graphics card. You've always been there for me. Alright, so this is just kind of an optional little path. Well, it's not optional. It connects to a shortcut that I haven't opened yet. But really, to make forward progress, we want to go the other way from this bonfire. Look! Activity! I'm going to assume that these signs aren't from anyone watching me right now. Apocalypse and Riona. Okay. I'm going to let those sit for now. So you can just murder these people, but they won't put up a fight. And they can drop amazing things like broken straight swords. That guy with his screaming will awaken buddies. So you can try and kill him quickly to avoid them waking up, but... Ooh, a raw gem. Nice. He has alerted the guard. Oh no! Ah. Retreat? For a moment. Yeah, healing is very fast, rolling is very good in this game. You are very maneuverable. Ah, right from the start. Okay, now to deal with this problem up here. Are you a problem? Yes, you are a problem. Ah, but you have a guard. Ah, oh no! Whoa. Ooh, longsword. Binoculars! Yay, and I got the longsword, the most boringest weapon. Oh, I'm missing one dex point to be able to use it effectively. I guess I'll stick with the axe then. Look, by the way, it's a dragon. I walked right past it without commenting. So, check this out. Yeah, look. So dragons are happening here. That's a new thing. Little fall here. Little bit of damage. Just to give you a feel for what kind of fall damage you're dealing with in this game. I like that they place it here. Whether it's intentional design or not. So that should be one of the questions you ask yourself when you start a new Dark Souls game. One of the questions is, how easily will I die from fall damage? What is considered a safe fall? Whoops. I was in the position for a backstab, but he didn't get locked into it. Little soul, not bad. Okay. Got some shield buddies over here. Shield boys. They are kind of a teaching enemy. You know when to attack, and also it gives you a chance to practice your kicking. Oh, oh. Playing it safe. There you go. Kick the shield out of the way, and then you get a, that's a riposte, I think, or a guard break, whatever. Big damage. Nobody dropped anything. Alright, moving on. There are some items I'm bypassing right now. I am going to go back for them. Don't you worry. But first we have our first, you know, real tough guy. That doesn't die in 2 hits. Oh, weapon art. Oh, I messed that up. I'm gonna go for a heal. Okay, didn't stop. We did it. And nothing dropped, that's okay. Whoop, you're alive. You aren't dead yet. You aren't dead yet either. Notice that weapon durability is not as much of an issue here as it was in Dark Souls 2. There is a, you get a durability bar right below my weapon icon there on the screen. You can see that in this trip I've used up maybe between 5 and 10% of the durability of this weapon. So it's generally not an issue anymore. I think I commented before that I really didn't mind the durability issues in 2 because it kind of encouraged you to have sort of 2 main weapons and swap between them when you went out on a little adventure. I liked that. But it's certainly not necessary anymore. Not to the same degree. Titanite Shard. Okay, I'm going to take a quick rest, and then I'm going to try and pick up some goodies. Including possibly my first primary weapon, if it's the weapon that I'm remembering. Ooh, I got a spear. More of a dex-focused weapon, I believe. Traditionally, or at the very least, a balanced weapon, or what you'd call a quality weapon. Yeah, slightly favors dex. Okay. Wow, the battle axe I start with is actually technically a quality weapon as well. It has equal scaling D level on both dex and strength. Although in this game you can infuse weapons to favor dex or strength. You can make them sharp or heavy. And I'll let you figure out which of those is which. Okay, I picked up an east-west shield, but it doesn't really look any better. Oh, you're alive, and you're slowly creeping towards me. So much for that. Yes, let me just see here. There, okay. So the stability's worse, the physical block is worse, but all the elemental blocks are higher. Yeah, definitely gonna stick with that. And I picked up some Deserter armor, which is lighter but less effective at blocking just about everything. So I like my outfit for now, and I still have no rings, that's correct. Okay. Not missing anything obvious yet. Good, good. You know what? I don't need that on my hotbar at all. Here we go. Alright. That dragon cleaned up a lot of my problems. I want to get over here. That's okay, that's okay. The Claymore, yes. Try to heal. Good. Try to get that. Got it. Okay, try and get to safety now. Or heal, actually. There we go. And one more. The club, yes. Oh, haha, okay. I scooped up all the goodies. Let's take a look. The Claymore, an unusually large and heavy greatsword normally wielded with two hands. This highly versatile weapon can be swung broadly or thrusted. Skill, stance. Well in stance. Use normal attack to break a foe's guard from below, and strong attack to slash upwards with a forward lunge. Nice. I need... Oh, it's actually a quality weapon. That's surprising. I expected the Claymore to be a strength weapon. This is a strength weapon. A simple wooden club, characterized by savage leaping attacks. This crude, bladeless strike weapon is effective against most foes and can break the guard of his shield. And it's got the same war cry that my battle axe has. So let's see. I would lose a bit of power by switching. It is lighter. Huh. I kind of really wanted to use the Claymore. To be honest, I'm surprised it doesn't have more strength scaling. I can always infuse it to add some, but I thought it started with more. Oh well. And look, a treasure chest. Should I get the treasure, you guys? Should I get some kind of wonderful goodie from this treasure chest? I don't know. I should probably investigate first. Wait for it. Wait for it. Look, look, he's breathing. Look, he's breathing. He's taking a snooze. Look at that. Ah, I love that. So that's a mimic. You get your first mimic in the game very early. Alright. It's gonna be a bit of a rough customer, but we're gonna try it. Ah, it's a good start. Oh. Got him. Oh. Too spooky. The Deep Battle Axe. Oh yeah. Let's see. So this is a battle axe just like mine, but it has been pre-infused with Deep, which removes all stat scaling and adds dark damage. And at this point in the game, that's just fine. Back to base. Oh yes, there's those little doll symbols, or effigy maybe symbols next to the areas tell you about the activity level in your soul level range in a given location. So obviously, this being the start of the game and me being a starting character, there's a lot of other people there with me. I believe I checked the Steam charts and there's still around 10,000 like daily active users on this game, which is pretty impressive actually. Oh, you know who I didn't talk to on my first visit is the really important merchant lady.
A pleasure to make thine acquaintance, Ashen One. I am but a humble handmaid of the shrine. Weapons, armor, trinkets, and spells. I've lots of little things to ease the burden of a weary traveler. And yes, I'm undead too, but not so charitable as to give my goods away. Ashen One, fetch souls and bring them to me. As is thy wont, no?
Okay, so for starters, we'll pick up the White Sign Soapstone, so jolly cooperation is possible. There's also the Dried Finger. 2,000 souls is a lot right now, so I will pick that up just for the utility of it, but I don't need it right now. There's some other interesting things here, like the Halberd. That's a pretty good weapon. Scimitar, if you want a curved sword. I'll try and switch it up this time, though. Oh, and the Torch. So, the torch system is different in this game. In Dark Souls 2, you kind of just had a torch as part of your setup all the time, and it was just a matter of finding a place to light that torch. And when you picked up items called torch on the ground, it was actually adding more time to your torch, letting it burn longer. This, in 3, the system is completely different. A torch is just a weapon like any other. You take it out and you use it and it provides light, and the light never goes out. You can swing and hit enemies with it. It doesn't do much damage, but some enemies are actually afraid of the fire and will react very, very much to it. There's the large leather shield. That's, nah. Okay. So yeah. Ember, these are the equivalents of human effigies in 2 or humanities in 1. It lets you gain the strength of flame. And since I haven't died yet, you guys don't know what happens when you die in this game. Wow. How about that? Let's see. Anything else? Oh, there's a key I can't afford yet, but that opens a door here. You can sell items. Okay. Good. Now, what do I want to start using? With the Claymore, I would need 4 more dex points. But the Claymore's so good. The club is more pure strength, but the Claymore, though. Oof. I think I want that Claymore. Dex it is.
Welcome, speak. Very well, then take. Farewell.
2 left. 2 left. Do I have the souls for it? I think I can get within 1.
Very well, then take.
Alright, I need just under 2,000 more souls. Let's see. Maybe if I go for a little walk in the neighborhood, I'll find someone that's willing to give me some souls. Ah yes, the Great Loading Fog Wall. So, whenever you head back to base in Firelink Shrine here, the game loads in the interior of Firelink. Oh, also, I need to go visit this man. Anyway, when you come back here, the game loads in the interior of Firelink Shrine. If you want to leave, it has to load the outside as well, which takes quite a bit longer. So there's that mysterious fog wall that hangs out there until you would like to leave. Let's see, if I go for a walk, do you have souls? Oh, you have souls. And you have souls. And you have extra souls. Whoa, and you're not dead. Yay, that's not very many souls. I want someone with more souls. Let's see. Is there anybody over here with more souls? What about you, sir? You look like you have some souls. Ooh. He's a mean one. First death. First death. No! 52 minutes in, that's pretty good. Yeah, he's a tough customer. He's got the Uchigatana. I'll go get revenge. Oh, okay, so by the way, now that I've died, my health has shrunk a little bit, and I don't have, like, glowing embers on my body anymore. I use an ember to get that back, and watch my health. There you go, you get about 30% bonus health. That is the mechanism of the punishment for death and everything in this game.
Unkindled, are we? And fast on the trail of the Lords absconded? Then these red eyes are for you. Use them to pillage embers and briefly heighten your strength for your duty. What else are unkindled ashes good for?
Cool. So yeah, that mysterious fellow gave me some items to invade with, and encourages me to use them. Revenge! Ow. Almost got him. Yay! You get his sword and his outfit, which is just rags. But also 2,000 souls, which is enough to level up my dex to 13, which is enough to use the claymore. So that really worked out. And he only killed me once. Level up.
Welcome, speak. Very well, then taken.
Beautiful.
Farewell, Ashen.
And time for the claymore. Let's see, that's not too heavy, is it? No, I can still roll. Okay. Excellent. The claymore, a great sword. Wide swings with one hand. Nice big chops with two hand. And an excellent weapon art. I go into stance like this, and I can do that. Or I can do that. Fun. Let's resume our journey. I could have upgraded that with some Titanite shards. I'll wait until my next return visit. Plus 0 will do fine in this area. Oh no. They're using teamwork. No, you don't. Crystal Lizard! Got him. Beautiful. Oh look! It's another one of those giant pus monsters. They're called Pus of Man, actually. Ah. Oh, he got me. I didn't have a good opening to throw that first firebomb. They're tough. They're very tough. It's totally fair if you just run from them. Oh, I love that reach. That is some good reach. Throwing knives. Handy. I thought he had a buddy last time. There he is. I guess he woke up late. Missed me. Are you gonna interfere? What's gonna happen when I get to the top of this ladder? Oh, okay. Gotcha. All right. They're so loud. They're so loud. Oh. How did I miss that? Oh, that was on a corpse. Okay, I see. But I got another Titanite shard, so that was fun. Worth it. Yes! Got on the roof. Now I can get the drop on you. Aha! Ow. What was your plan? Whoa. So yeah, you can see really like the state of the world here. There's like the very earth itself is kind of just coming apart. Undead Hunter Charm, also known as a Lloyd's Charm, prevents Estus temporarily. Another shard, good. So the matchmaking in this game doesn't the concept of soul memory from Dark Souls 2. Remember, soul memory is just a sum total of all of the souls that your character has ever collected. That is no longer used in this game. It doesn't determine any matchmaking properties. A big factor in the matchmaking in this game is actually the highest upgrade level of a weapon. So essentially, once I, you know, if your highest upgrade is a +4 weapon and mine is a +1 weapon, it's going to be hard for us to interact. But if I have, you know, a +3 weapon and you have a +4 weapon, it makes it more likely. I forget the specifics of it, I just remember that that is an important determining factor. And I think soul level matters as well, but I forget exactly how that is all set up. Ooh, the broadsword. What does that look like? The broadsword. That is a slightly strength-favoring weapon. Quite a bit lighter. Yeah, it's a straight sword. It's classified as a straight sword, whereas the claymore is a great sword. I want to go for big weapons, so yep, that's the one I'm sticking with. Still on the hunt for my first crossbow, as that will come in handy at times. The Astora straight sword. I want to say this has a very slight... Yes, it has a faith requirement. But other than that, it's moveset-wise, it's basically a longsword. But I think if you do have the faith stats for it, you can use it, and it's kind of a strict upgrade to the longsword. Okay, so yeah, lots of rough customers down here, which is why a crossbow would be really nice. I mean, I do have firebombs. I actually have 18 of these firebombs. That's not bad. Let's see. Oh yeah, that was worth it. Take care of a stupid dog. Can I reach you? Whoop. Oh, I think I could, though, if I had aimed that better. Yep. Ah. Very hard to just free aim these. Oh, maybe binoculars would help. No, that doesn't work in this game, right? Because binoculars are items and not weapons. Okay. Another little minor change. Alright, I guess I have to go for something here. Let's see if this is a safe place. Oh, actually, I can get your attention. Oh yeah, so dead. So dead. Look at that. Yeah, I didn't have a good strategy on that one. Out of options. Once more. And no death run really fell apart. Whoops. Coming back. Oh, yeah, I guess I'll backstab you. Okay. Oh yeah, sometimes enemies will drop refills for your Estus. Every now and then. That's a pretty nice feature. Just avoiding that pus of man for now. Love that wide swing. Just catches everything. Okay, I'm going to take a slightly different route this time, so that I can deal with some of the problems up in the rafters here. Like, I think this guy threw a firebomb at me last time when I fell down. Not this time. Titanite shard dropped by a regular enemy? Nice. Ooh, yeah, that's good shield. That is 100% physical damage reduction shield. Big upgrade. Four hits does it. Two-handed. Gotcha. I'm breaking your stuff. Breaking all the furniture. More Titanite shards, hooray. Yeah, it's me. Yeah, nice. Estus shard. So there is an Estus shard, Estus flask shard system in this game, just like in 2. Cell key, we're going to use that. So yeah, you find shards and you give them to your level up lady, and she increases the capacity of your Estus flask by 1. Let's take a look at the key I found. Key to a cell holding thieves and the like. There is no shortage of brash thieves in Lothric, and these particular thieves likely scaled the wall from the undead settlement, so that's a name drop of an area we'll get to soon. But they are only willing to practice their thievery on the high wall, for their fear of Lothric Castle, rumored to devour men, keeps them clear of its grounds. So there's the castle itself, its interior has a nasty reputation of devouring men. And so the thieves don't sneak into it. It's an effective deterrent. Nope. I know another way. Did I? Yeah, I went over there already. Yep. Oh! But my souls are there. Let's grab those. Squeezing an extra level or 2 out of your souls early on in the game can really make your life more convenient. Especially if you find a new weapon you want and you really want to get the stats to use it. Stuff like that. So it's worth my time to pick up these 1,500 souls. Okay, done with this room. Steady progress so far, I would say. A couple of setbacks here. Couple of deaths, nothing too bad, nothing that's been too much of a roadblock. I'm pretty happy with the Claymore so far. Mikto's back, everyone. Let's see, trying to play this as safe as I can. Yeah, the no death run is over. It was a short-lived dream. I tried to do a no death, no bonfire run through Dark Souls 2, and that was enough for me. I don't really feel the need to try and do one again. Who got me? I died a couple times. That room at the start. Whoop. The room at the start with all the enemies and the dogs got me. Ah, this guy's gonna get me too. Don't know where I am, kind of stuck. Okay. Oh, that almost got me. Can I backstab you? Hey, I can. Took care of this big fella. Oh, and one of the giant pus of man creatures got me. The raw gem. And the rapier. That is a dex weapon. So no thanks. Not this time. Ember, good. Okay. This courtyard looks like there was a pretty good party here. Everyone is still pretty tired, pretty hungover from the party. Yeah, it was a real rager last night here. Started some fires. I can hear you making those weird noises, man. A ring of sacrifice. Possibly my first ring. Green blossoms. It's an elevator. I'm always impressed with the elevator technology in this world, given how primitive a lot of other things seem. Just seems very advanced. Like, why wouldn't they just have stairs? And this is a shortcut! Yay! To a room we've been to. I love how far they go flying when you hit them with a big weapon. Really lets you feel the weight and the momentum of it, you know? Okay, back to headquarters. That would be... I keep thinking of funny ideas for, like, PC mods for this game, but imagine when you go back to Firelink Shrine, it does, like, the, 60s Batman cartoon where the logo, like, flies at you and it plays the, like, da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na thing. Yeah. Through the magic of PC mods, I'm sure that's possible.
That is good. What needs?
Should just rename this place the Batcave. Okay, reinforcing the Claymore because I'm enjoying it, so deal with it. Alright, 5 shards left to get to +3.
Pretty be careful. I don't want to...
Oh, I have enough to buy that now, but I could probably get a level as well. And I mean, that 2,000 souls will become very insignificant in just a little while, and I don't need that right now. Up at some point, it's on my grocery list.
Very well.
This is a good-looking sword, eh? The Claymore. Look at like the hilt and the design and like the pattern on the blade there. It's a good-looking sword. I like it. For fashion, I think it's gonna work. Oh yeah, I got 1 level here. Okay. Do that. But I think more health is well advised right now. Okay, I have to use the cell key, and that's closer to this bonfire. And then I can make a run for the boss, I think. totally didn't take the right path here. Use this key. Actually gotta go down this way. This way. Hello, sir. Nailbreaker, nope. Not interested in that. And here we are, the cell that is locked. I will open it with the cell key and we will meet our friend.
Ah. You're no jailer, are you? No, you're from far away. And judging by the bell, you must be some of that unkindled ash. Remarkable. If that's true, then I have a favor to ask. Below the high wall is a musty little town. Not the home of any lord, just a very old settlement of undead. An old woman, Loretta, lives there. Please, give her this ring. I'm not asking for charity. In fact, if you do this for me, I'll be sure to repay you in kind. I may be a petty thief, but I've more wits than most royalty. What do you say then, huh?
Yes.
Very well. I humbly place my faith in you. I am Grey Rat of the Undead Settlement, and I promise to assist you. Give this ring to old Loretta at the base of the high wall. Do your part, and I'll do mine.
First ring of the game. Oh, actually, well, okay. First ring that, like, will actually have a function. I'd rather save this Ring of Sacrifice in case I need it. Anyway, a ring set with a large, rare Tearstone jewel temporarily boosts damage absorption when HP is low. This stone is said to be a tear of sorrow of the goddess Keitha, and of course, tears are always more beautiful near death. This ring is pretty garbage, but I have no other rings, so it doesn't hurt to put it on. But it will immediately get kicked out when I find my 5th ring and I need to get rid of something. So that was Grey Rat. He's going to be an awesome merchant for us. He's got a few timing-related details of his little side quests that expand his inventory. And I'm going to do my best to not mess those up, because he does sell some awesome things, if you treat him well. I can't open that door yet, but I will soon, eventually. At some point. Probably. Onwards. That monster's gonna wake up, but I'm not gonna fight him again. Already got that right. Claymore +2, doing a good job. Ah, the delay got me real good. Oh. Whoa. Yes. Whoa! Yeah, he's got a special move. Looks like that. Oh, I didn't hand in my Estus shard. Oh well, won't be the last time, I forget. Alright, into this little courtyard area. Deal with you. Alright, a lot more knights here. Ooh, Titanite Shard. Great, so over here is the first boss. I've got to go in the other direction first, though. Mikto, let me know, just in case you are anywhere near getting to this boss in your world, and maybe we can do some jolly cooperation with it. Just give me a shout-out if you'd like me to hold off for a moment. Or anyone else, for that matter. So I've got to fight my way up here first. Just killed the big fat guy. Oh, the Angel Knight over there. Oh, wow, you are, yeah. Okay, great. Okay, well, let me know, I guess, when you're ready. Ooh, that's a big shield. Can't block too many hits from a greatsword. I think we'll try using the password summons to make sure we can find each other, so you can just do that in your menu system, and I will show you how to do it. Wonderful. Lots of fun stuff up there, but not for right now.
The wait has been long, unkindled one. I am Emma, High Priestess of Lothric Castle. Allow me to speak frankly. You will not find the Lords of Cinder here. They have left, gone, to their churning homes, converging at the base of this castle. Head to the bottom of the high wall, forge on through the great gate, and raise this banner to proceed.
Hold off 1 second. I'm going to rush back over there in just a couple minutes, okay? And we'll have to put in the same password on our menu, like you don't need an in-game item for it or anything. But if I remember correctly, we should both put that password in, and then if you put your soapstone down, I think it'll lock you in. That, like, I'll be able to see it, but anyone without our password will not be able to see it. So I imagine this area is actually still pretty active, and it would probably be tough for us to specifically find each other otherwise.
This farewell gift is for you. It is the insignia of an old covenant. If you fear trespassers, dark spirits drawn by the embers, then etch this upon your heart, and the old Concord will beckon noble blue sentinels to hunt these foul spirits.
Yay, the blueberries, or the police, or the dark moon, or whatever.
Unkindled one, head to the high wall's base, go through the great gate, but beware the vile watchdog of the Boreal Valley.
All right. One last item to grab here. Shouldn't take long. Just gotta beat this guy up. Oh. Oh no. The refined gem. And nothing else. Right, okay. Okay, yes, so password time tutorial. Let's go to the system. Let's go to the network tab. Password matching. Instead of no password, I'm going to put in capital T, capital P, capital C. How's that? I'm keeping matchmaking off because I forget what that does. Allow or restrict cross-region matching. So does off mean you restrict it or you allow it? I'm just gonna try that. Okay, so Mikto, if you wanted to give this a shot, put in this password of TPC on your menu, and then I'll look around for your sign there at the entrance, and we'll see if that worked. Oh, and I'll have to use an ember. That's okay. Oh, Apocalypse. Swordmaster. Man, okay, so I'm definitely seeing people that don't have that password. Let's see. What did I need to do? Oh, okay. You buy it in the entrance area. I'll put my sign down for you then. Why don't you... whoops. Yeah, so let's still do the password thing. And... you can look for my sign. That works. Okay, well, maybe I'll get summoned by someone else first, but let's try it. My sign is right there. It'll be the white color, not the gold color yet. And let me know if you can see it. My character name is Big Boy. Spelled goofy. There it is, in the upper left of the screen. Big Boy. B-I-G-B-O-I. Also, I have a +2 weapon right now, so if you also have a slightly upgraded weapon, it should make it easier to match. If we do the password thing right, though, I think that really makes it very lenient, makes it very easy to match up. Yeah. Oh, alright, I'm being summoned. I don't know if that's you. Yes! That's some good lore right there on those leather gauntlets. Check that out. Wow. Yeah, we did it! The knight. Very nice. I like the knight armor in this game. I think it looks great. Let's do it. Oh, get ready for the charge. We got him, yeah. Yeah, nailed it. I haven't set up my gestures yet, so I don't know where my celebration gesture is. Oh no, oh no. There it is, jump for joy. Yes! Yeah! Good work. Yeah, you can do that, sure. I'll hang out here. You know what, I'll offer my help to someone else in the meantime. But you let me know when you're ready. And then I'll look for your sign. Oh, I guess I should turn off password now. Yeah, since I know it'll take you a few minutes there, I'll just delete my password for now. See if that works. wow. Alright, that was faster than I thought. I guess you knew where it was. And I'll get the password back on. Good. Oops. I don't know if I'm doing that password system correctly. I will have to look that up afterwards to make sure we do it properly. Okay, looking for... Nope, not Swordmaster. Let's see. Where is that Mikto? Oh. Yes, got it. Okay, well that seems to work. We seem to be doing that right. Fantastic. No healing left, but that's okay. Yeah. And that, and then the wave. Yes, there we go. Okay. Let's do this. It's Vort. Oh man. That's how we do it. Take that, Vort. Thanks a lot, Mikto. I appreciate the help. This could be the start of a series of co-op boss fights. Yeah, I can't wait to join that Sunlight Covenant. Get some Sunlight medals from all this, too. That sounds great. I think I'd like to invest in some faith points down the road here and use some lightning blades and such, so yeah, doing the Sunlight medal stuff makes a lot of sense. Alright, let's see, where did that get me? I mean, there's a bonfire right here, but I can take 2 steps and open up the next area, so I'm gonna do that. So, pretty nice view here. Like, look, it's Drangleic. No, definitely not. But that's the next area, the Undead Settlement. There's some cool stuff over there that we will get to, but not right now. Oh, look at this. I like that. There's a little camera, like, depth. I don't know if that's depth of field or something that the camera does here. Watch. See how as I walk forward, yeah, like, it zooms out a little bit, and I think, like, it seems like the foreground kind of gets closer and the background seems to get a little further away. I don't know. Maybe that's just in my head. Field of vision, not depth of field. Okay. Do you guys remember Dark Souls 1? Do you guys remember when this happened in Dark Souls 1 and these demons took you somewhere? Do you guys remember that? Dark Souls 1 was really good, you guys. The Undead Settlement. A lovely place, full of crows and giants in towers shooting at these crows. Visit today. Interesting. Yeah, that's a neat case study to look at, I guess. I mean, Dark Souls 1, obviously, like, there's a ton of nostalgia for it, you know, in the last few years. And definitely, I commented on this before, but, like, the PvP in Dark Souls 1 and, like, the replayability of it is definitely not on the same level, in my opinion, in terms of balance and such for the PvP. And, although, you know what? I take back what I said about replayability, actually. The world is so open, especially in 1, and the ability to pick the Master Key as your starting gift, the way that opens up all these alternate routes you can try, that actually gives it a lot of replay value, but I think it's a much more one-player focused game.
Welcome home, speak thine heart's. Very well, then touch the darkness within me, take nourishment.
Oh, I don't know if I need to be saving to buy anything right now. So, more strength.
Farewell, Ashen One. May the...
Yeah, I think I remember looking at the Steam charts, actually, and looking up those plots, and saw that there was kind of a little spike in Dark Souls 2 right after, like a week after the remaster came out. And I even, like, on the subreddit and stuff, I saw quite a few threads of people saying, like, yeah, did anyone else get a strong urge to play 2 after they finished with the remaster? I wonder if that wave will continue on into 3 at all, or if it already has. Okay, so yeah, she doesn't sell a crossbow yet. I'm assuming I'll find a crossbow soon, because I'd really like to have one. It just makes me feel safer, you know?
That is good one.
Oh, and actually, I misspoke earlier. You bring your Estus Flask shards over to Andre here. Not to your level up lady. And now I have 5, good. Let's see, I can't reinforce anything. I mean, I could bring something to +1 if I wanted a secondary weapon, but like the club or something. But, you know, not right now.
Be careful, I don't want to see that.
Oh yes, we have Grey Rat over here. This is his little nook now.
Oh, hello, you're back. And in one piece. Well, now it's time I do my part. Whatever trinket you need, speak up. Just don't ask me where I got them.
Okay, yeah. Oh, he does sell a crossbow. Nice. And I have the stats for it, that's good. Okay, sell some nice outfits. That's a good shield there, very similar to the shield I have. He sells bolts for the crossbow, great. Good, fire bombs, yeah, all kinds of nice stuff. Ooh, the bastard sword. Also a great sword. Interesting. I'll keep that in mind. The mace is also a strength weapon. Lots of stuff here, okay.
Do me a favor and don't give this ring to a news. Goodbye. Oh, this...
Alright, time to go find this Loretta. I think I'm going to try my hand at invading, very briefly. Because that nice man in Firelink gave me these. Oh, I think my password is... Whoops, what did I just do? Oh no, what did I just do? Toggle, good. Oh, I've made a huge mistake. I broke my camera. Let's get rid of that just for now. You want matchmaking on if you want to find people outside of America. Let's try it. Oh, we got someone. Invading is pretty rough in this game. The invadees have a lot of advantages. Usually you'll invade people that are in big groups, and then you'll get ganked. That's just how it goes. Like here. Oh good, the police are here. Yeah. I need to get good at the whole Dark Souls 3 PvP thing. Let's try it again. Ooh, worked right away that time. Kind of have to use the environment to my advantage here. There's at least 2 of them up there. If I try and go fight them right now, I'll just get destroyed. Gotta be sneaky. Gotta use strategy. I lack a lot of the tools for subterfuge right now. Just thought I'd give this a shot and roll the dice, you know? Really? They refuse to proceed until I come to them. That's fine. Okay. I mean, if you guys actually want to do one-on-one, that's cool. It looks like that's what's happening. Nope, that's not what's happening. It's 2-on-1. Cool. We have the same weapons? Hey, that's awesome. Ah. Oh, we almost traded. Yeah, there was a brief hope of honor there, but I mean, when you're invading, I don't take offense to that. If I'm doing the invading, like, there's no... They're not obligated to treat me fairly.
Please. Oh. Oh, then it's true. A champion of Ash as I live and breathe. To be in your presence is a great honor. I am Yoel of Londor, a pilgrim, as you can see, only somehow I failed to die as was ordained. Well, perhaps my calling lies elsewhere. Say, champion of Ash, how does the idea of taking me into your service strike you? I was once a sorcerer. Surely I can be of use. Oh, I am honored, truly. I should be dead, yet you have granted me purpose anew. I, Yoel of Londor, do solemnly swear myself to you.
Alright, he has teleported over to Firelink Shrine. Yoel of Londor. He's got some things to sell, he's got some services to offer, he's got some motives to hide. That's his character. Aha! Oh, gold signs are starting to show up now. We're near the gold town. Okay, let's try another invasion. Oh, by the way, I should equip the Covenant that I have. Yeah. Try again. Oh, looks like I found one right away. Spin the wheel. Wow, lots of stuff happening. Oh, look, it's a whole party. Excellent. Yep, this is a typical invasion in Dark Souls 3 right here. Best I can do is bait them into doing something silly. Yay, I got one. I got one. Got him. We got him. We got him, everyone. We did it. Yeah. Yeah. Oh man, the odds were stacked against me. Got him. Oh man, that was fun. We're gonna do more of that later. Probably not today, but the main reason I wanted to succeed in one of those 5 invasions that you get, because I need to go talk to the fellow that gave me these now, to advance his plot. Ah, the rare and elusive purple sign. Or the Purple Covenant. Loretta's bone? Where's Loretta and why doesn't she need her bone? How did she lose her bone? Wait, where is it? Where's Loretta? There it is. An old discolored human bone with several holes bored into it. A woman's corpse in the undead settlement was found clutching this bone. Her name was Loretta. Okay, I have questions about this. How does your player character know that this bone has anything to do with Loretta? And the description raises more questions. A woman's corpse was found clutching this bone. Her name was Loretta. So, the corpse of Loretta was holding this bone, so this is not actually a bone from Loretta's body. It is a bone that Loretta possessed. Neat. Very little explanation. Ow. I like the Evangelist gloves. This is like going to be an oddly specific thing, but I like these gloves a lot because to me they just look like fluffy winter gloves. That the white fluff coming out at the wrist. I just imagine that these are actually very nice, very comfortable gloves. Like I would wear these gloves. Ooh, you know what? I need to try knock down that corpse, because I forget what that corpse has, but I want it. You know what? I can use this. Even though it says I can't, I still can use it. There. Oh, that's useless. Damn. What a waste of time. Ah, but there's no time wasting in here. Because in here we will find... not that. Well, I guess that guy counts. Look at these weird caged people. That's going to be an enemy in this area. But also, dropping down, We have, yes, Estus Soup, and the Warrior of Sunlight. An ancient talisman depicting a holy symbol bestowed upon the Warrior of Sunlight, equipped to pledge oneself to the Warrior of Sunlight Covenant. Warriors of Sunlight are brilliantly beaming cooperators who place their golden signatures to help those in need, for it is their duty to deliver a great conquest to their summoner. Yes. We did it! We're in the Sunbro Covenant. I really appreciate that they give it to you very early in this game. I really appreciate that, actually. You know, for, like, memes and stuff. Whatever you want to do with that. Haha! Look at those evil glowing eyes. That's another really nice, you know, feature to the combat in this game is like the deepest it's been with the weapon arts and the fact that you can charge your strong attacks like that. Really nice. Lets you control the timing on them and like mix people up. Quite good, quite good. Like if you can bait a rollout of someone in response to you starting a strong attack, you just charge it the whole way and hit them when they come out of their roll. You do extra damage. The whip. You have to fall up through a hole in the ceiling above it. Yeah, that door out of the room only opens from the inside, so you have to fall down into it. That's the trick. Getting close to a +3 upgrade on the sword here. Getting even closer. How many do I have? Titanite shards. There, 4, okay. 2 more. A lot of items. Yep, a lot of items hiding up here. Oops. Including a lizard. Get back here, you. See if I can catch him. Oh! Oh! Oh, he left. Darn. And now I've been invaded by an NPC, though, not a human. But I do want to try and deal with this guy beforehand, if possible. Good. Oh, another Titanite shard. Wonderful. Let's just get this lit. Yes. Alright. Hodrick. Oh no! Ah, I actually thought I couldn't be parried. I thought this was a big enough weapon that the strong attack couldn't be parried. I was wrong. Ah. He's putting up a fight. Nope. Yay. First purple defeated. Let's see if I can grab that crystal lizard real quick. This weapon seems pretty good at chopping them up. The downward swing on the two-hand light attack seems to be really good at hitting them so far. Oh, did I lose it? It was right here before. Guess it already ran away. Interesting. Oh, it looks like I am dropping frames. Looks like I am dropping frames right now. Okay, let's try turning the settings down a little bit, and I just want to see if that has... Go down to medium. I want to see if that has any impact on the quality. Thank you for the heads up. Thomas Turbando. Look at that face. What is that? Okay, let me know if that fixed that frame drop issue. Okay, where... What's the deal with this lizard? Maybe I have to come back to the area? I thought it would have respawned. Very strange. Frames are good now. Okay, so we'll probably just run with medium settings. I can barely see a difference, so that is all right with me. Surprised I didn't get hit by that. Alright, now we are in the zone of terror. Yep. That. Gotta run for it. Kind of. Oh no! Ouchie. Oh, I hear the sparkle now. Okay, I guess sitting at the bonfire doesn't respawn them, but dying does. Yes. Cool. Don't need that. Ooh, getting close. I think I need one more now. Oh no, people. Oh no. No arrows. Kill the big horde of enemies. Come on. that's better. Ooh, the Reinforced Club. Hey! Night Night, number 6. Massacre over here. Cleric outfit. And Mortician's Ashes. So, you'll find several ashes throughout the game. You bring those ashes to the merchant, the old lady merchant in Firelink Shrine, and it expands her inventory. So it's like you found a new merchant, but it's all in one centralized location. Which, I appreciate that. I think that's a good way to do it. That was one of the things that Dark Souls 2, I think, kind of made some dumb decisions with. A few of the merchants in Dark Souls 2 are in extremely inconvenient locations. Whoa, where, like, you'll get attacked by enemies while you're trying to buy stuff. And to me, that crosses the line from, you know, challenging to just being cheap and stupid. Also, I picked up Sublime Bone... nope, Undead Bone Shard. It's called Sublime Bone Dust in Dark Souls 2. Undead bones that yet burn. Cast it into the shrine bonfire to boost the recovery provided by the Estus Flask. The bonfire's cinders are the bones of undead, and a bone that still burns is a fresh cinder indeed. Before feeding upon death, one must first pray to it. The Great Scythe. Quite a great weapon. For real, though. I think they're kind of tough to use properly. Oh, really? Nice. Ready for the tree fight. Yeah, that makes sense as a good stopping point, I think. Although, I think I need to take care of something before the fight. Can I get the... Do I miss out on the Mound Makers, the Purple Covenant? Does anyone know if I miss out on that? If I kill this tree before I go down there to see him? I'm pretty sure I do. So I can't do the tree yet. Okay, I'm gonna have to come back to that. I'm gonna work on that assumption. Ow. Yeah, let me try and reach that covenant first. I can from here. Nice. Titanite shards all day here. Okay, there's gonna be some fire bombs raining on me now. I have to try to not get exploded. Fire clutch ring, nice. That was a DLC ring in Dark Souls 2, and clearly they were happy with the idea, because it's a very early ring now in this game. Okay, let's see if I can open this. Nope. Okay, so that changes my plans, because to get the Purple Covenant I would have had to go through there. It just means that I'll have to approach it from the other side, which is what I normally do. Fortunately, there is a bonfire right here. And I have quite a few souls on me. Just gonna pick up an item over here. Yeah, Mikto, just give me a few moments to take care of a few things before I'm ready for the tree fight, okay? I want to go back to Firelink and talk to some people. Spend some souls. Would you like Quebec to be all French?
What a sick joke. Asking us to sit talking.
I can't help you with that.
No, I shouldn't speak. Very well, then take it. Farewell, Ashen One.
Just one.
Okay, get that upgrade. Reinforce. I should have enough souls. Beautiful. +3.
Be careful.
Oh, I have Loretta's Bone. Look at all of these side quests I'm making progress on right now.
Oh, and in what?
Yes. Give it.
She was already dead. Thank you. Almost a relief, really. You can keep the ring as, well, a little trinket of thanks, I suppose. You can keep the ring as... Goodbye? Oh, this place is a bore. What good is thievery if you've nowhere to go?
Okay, so Loretta's Bone returned.
Oh, hello.
Oh.
Goodbye? Oh,
So he reacts to it. He's sad that she's dead. When you come back and reload this area, he's all curled up, and that's how you get the curl up gesture. And he seems like a little bit traumatized or devastated that she was dead. It's never really made clear what their relationship was.
Oh, our champion of Ash, welcome home.
Here's Yoel.
This pilgrim, with a debt in death, hardly deserves to behold this divine flame. And I never would have, had you not taken me into your service. I thank you dearly for this, and assure you of my leal service.
Okay, so Yoel here is something of a sorcery merchant. He sells a few spells here. I'm gonna steer clear of those on this playthrough because I feel like I did plenty of sorcery shenanigans last time. He also has this function to draw out true strength.
Then shall we begin? Bearer of the dark sign, let your true strength shine.
So he is actually an alternative level up source, and he's kind of pushing the sketchy level up that doesn't require souls. He's just giving you a free level right now. And you can choose to take that or not. I'm going to take it.
As I have said, I was once a sorcerer. Alas, the magic of Londor is a far cry from the wonders of Vinheim. But I can teach you what I know. Perhaps, more importantly, I believe that I can help tease out your true strength. We pilgrims of Londor are keenly aware that those branded by the dark sign possess something quite special.
Ah, new gesture.
As I have said,
And that's all the same. Yep.
be safe.
So, yes, Yoel is certainly kind of hiding something from us here about his motives, and perhaps it's not a coincidence that we ran into each other. But he seems to be willing to help me on my quest with free levels. And that's just fine. Now, next on our checklist.
Well, hasn't it been some time? I'm Leonard, the Ringfinger. Remember me? I slipped you those red eyes some time ago. You're making quite an effort of it, so I thought you might like to know. If you yearn for a proper red-eye orb, one that is uncracked, then kill the Dark Wraith, survivor of the land swallowed by darkness. He has been a prisoner for many ages in the deepest cell in all Lothric.
Aha!
I can see it in your eyes. If you didn't invade, didn't pillage, whatever would you do?
Those eyes right there. Look at that lust for murder in those eyes. That eye. I can't get the other one. I can't get them both at once, I don't think. Kind of? Nope. Yep. Evil eyes for sure. Okay, so, that's important. I'm gonna go use that key right now. Right after I remember to burn the undead bone shard. Yes. Alright, taking care of business. You know what? Sorry. I will actually do that later, because I want to fight the tree boss. And that means that I need to get into the Purple Covenant, the Purple Club first. Which means I want to start right here. Okay. Okay, so it's still only the first little session together with Dark Souls 3 here, but already the cast of characters has grown quite a bit. Working with a +3 sword. Successful invasion. We're gonna take out another boss before the end of the day. Things are going well. Proceeding smoothly, one might say. Now, this time, we'll go this way. Clean you up first, don't cause problems. I'm glad you agree that things are going great. Also, the password I will use will be TPC, not TCP. Not the Trans-Canada Partnership, but the Proud Canadian. It's the channel name. It's the channel thing, that's what I called it. And I only called it that because that's been my username on, like, video game websites for ages. I've been using the Proud Canadian since I was like 9 years old on GameFAQs. You can look that up. I've written FAQs, written guides for Mega Man Battle Network games and a couple others. Alright, gonna get shot by a lot of little darts here. Titanite shards all day, man. When I get my crossbow, I'll be ready to upgrade it quite a bit.
Another Nana disappeared. The Grantham carries a cage. He ever has his cage. And Nana's never coming back. So come into the cage and become Nana's shade.
You meet weird people when you visit new lands. Okay, so the key to getting the Mound Maker's Covenant is to interact in a friendly way with this guy. Now I'm going to go for the bonus objective, though, and also pick up a ring that is hanging out over here on that hanging corpse. But I think I don't know if I'm allowed if he's allowed to see me. I don't know if he's going to attack me, because I want to get into that cage. I want to get behind him and press A. That's what I want to do. But I don't want him to become hostile. If I do this, he seems to be fine. I guess he's just doing, he's just out for a walk. Okay, now this is tough because the body tends to fall down the cliff. Yep. Ah, I screwed that up. Oh, well, next time. Got it. That was loud. Okay, so that dude with a cage on his back, of which there are many over here. He carried me over here. I caught a lift with him. I used the lift app to call him over. And then we crashed. Now we're here. I noticed you're not told the location of this place at all, so you don't really know where you've been taken. Not yet.
Well, what's happened? This pit is for hollows, not for the likes of you sane folk. Or perhaps you are a hollow, posing as otherwise?
Yes.
Yes, then we are just fine. It's important to know who you are, but we'll all be mad soon enough. And should you be undead, well, all the more so. Beware, the shackles of the gods are fragile. You might need this. Etch it on your heart if you feel your sanity slipping.
Mound Maker Covenant. I'd just like to say that I really appreciate the usage of the phrase, etch it on your heart. Multiple Covenant leaders have said that now, and it seems that equipping a Covenant symbol is equivalent to etching that symbol on your heart. I like that phrase.
Come here to pile up your victims, for that will form your anchor. You'll see when you go mad. They'll be your family.
Great.
You'll go mad one day, but not today. Take my advice. Use this bone and leave this place. This pit is for hollows, and for the occasional madman fond of piling up victims. You've better things to do, I'd hope.
Great, and here's where you offer your vertebra shackle that you get when you are successful.
This pit is for
So, if you equip this covenant and you put your summon sign down, it will be purple. And people can summon you like normal, except when you are summoned as a phantom into their world, you can attack them. And it's up to you if you want to attack them or if you'd like to be cooperative. No, we don't want that. Yeah, so that's your call. First time using the Homeward Bone. There we go. Oh, that's another nice feature there. When you use a Homeward Bone, you can choose to go right to the Firelink Shrine bonfire, or back to your most recent bonfire. Okay, now, Cliff Underside. Yes, okay. On the way now. Mikto, I'm on the way to the tree fight. We're gonna do that. And that'll probably wrap things up for today once we are successful there. So if you want to put your sign down first, I will look for it. If you'd like to do it that way. Or if you want me to put my sign down, actually, that's fine too. Password is going to be TPC. Okay, just got to fight my way over there now. Still a couple of items to grab on the way on this path. Such as that one. Oh no, I'll come back for that item. I forget what it is. I'm really hoping to find a crossbow soon. I don't want to have to spend the souls on one. Aha!
Aha. Kindled, are we? Welcome to my abode. I am Cornix, an old pyromancer. A crow in his cage, as you see now. But here we are, an encounter for the ages. I hear the unkindled make for fine vessels. Care to learn some pyromancies from this old man?
Yeah.
To reiterate,
Whoops.
I am...
Okay. The hand axe. Nice. So he's gone to Firelink Shrine. That's your pyromancer teacher. Not intending to really do much with that. But we have him now. Ah, the partisan. Alright. Very little stands between me and the entrance to the tree fight now. Oh, I guess I should ember up. Oh. Yeah! Here comes Mikto to save the day. Excellent. Whoa, when did that happen? Oh, it's when I put that on. Better. Gold pine resin. We want charcoal. Alright, so there's a lot of guys in here. A lot of weaklings praying to this tree that doesn't look very healthy. And it's alive! It's actually the curse-rotted Greatwood. And it's got, like, pustules on it. That knocked me down, but it didn't actually hurt. I haven't seen Micto, but I'm assuming he's fine. There he is. Nope. And here we go. Second phase. And you don't take any damage from that fall for gameplay reasons. Ah, look, he's got us both somehow. That's funny. Nice. Good job, Micto. Almost there. Nailed it. First try. Yeah. Haha, good job. The transposing kiln as well. And a sunlight medal, of course. Alright, my turn to help you. Great, so this is the Pit of Hollows that we came to just a minute ago to join the Purple Covenant. Or to gain access to the Purple Covenant. And now it has a bonfire. And also, Hodrick is dead. Look, he got flattened. Oh no, but we got to talk to him once. Okay, so now I need to get back up there. Let's see. Hey, look who it is in the background there. Cliff Underside. Okay, Micto, so I'm gonna head over there and put my sign down, and you should be able to see it. Easy peasy. Oh, I guess I'll read what I got. Because I actually got 2 things there from that fight. In addition to all those souls. I got the soul of the rotted Greatwood. One of the twisted souls steeped in strength, used to acquire many souls or transposed to extract its true strength. Ever since its establishment, all manner of curses have managed to seep into the undead settlement. The worst of them were sealed away inside a spirit tree, but eventually the curses took their toll. And I also got the transposing kiln. An old transposing kiln from Corland, crafted with stitched crystal lizard hide. Now, who else do we know that's from Corland? Give to Ludleth, Lord of Cinder, to conduct soul transposition. This kiln can transpose twisted souls to craft special items with their concentrated essence, deemed forbidden by those unable to make proper use of it. Haha. So that's how you use the boss souls to make boss weapons, basically. And once again, they made sure you got that very early in this game, so that you can make the most of it and experiment a little more. Sign is down, Micto. Hey, look at that. Instantaneous. Let's do this once again. To the top. You'll notice I have 3 Estus flasks. That's because when you travel to another world, you get half of your total Estus. Rounded up, I think. Not sure, it might be rounded down. Find a weak point. Not that one. This'll do. Ooh, I have to be careful. That always looks dumb when you're in another world. Nice dodge. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Another sunlight medal. Fantastic. And so many souls. I hardly know what to do with all these souls. Fantastic. Good work, Mikto. And that takes care of that for now. Let's see. Back to the shrine. Okay, a little bit of cleanup, and then I think we're gonna wrap it up for tonight, or for this afternoon, I should say, because it's Saturday. I think I will buy that crossbow. That did go super well. Good job. Both times, really good job. That fight can be quite annoying because it can be hard to find the right points to attack and to get opportunities to hit them. A lot of it depends on your weapon and where your swings go. Some weapons have a lot of trouble hitting those pus pockets.
Heavens, she was already dead.
So here you go. He's been traumatized. And you get the curl up gesture.
Heavens.
So he'll snap out of it eventually, but we're gonna leave him alone. So actually, that means I can't buy the crossbow right now.
Just one.
Yeah, not much else to do here. I mean, upgrade my shield, but nah.
Pretty be careful.
Ah, well.
Give that ash.
Passing fine ash thou'st given. Let this ash bestow nourishment.
This old lady was...
I only hope these new wares content thee.
Lady's like, wow, that's some dank ash you gave me. Alright, what do we got? What do we got? So, some things were added to the shop. It's sometimes hard to tell. You know what? Sure, buy that now. Get it out of the way. Oh, the grave key. Let's do that. Okay.
Ashen one.
And get some levels, and call it a day.
Welcome, husband. Very well. Then take.
More strength, more strength. Yes, more strength.
Farewell, Ashen One.
Alright, well, this'll be our... I guess this'll... No, you know what? Let's see. See what I can do here. There we go. Take a little sit here. Alright, thanks for joining me, everyone, on this first session of the Dark Souls 3 playthrough. I'm super thrilled to have you all here. And, yeah, look forward to this continuing at the regular pace of, you know, approximately 3 sessions a week. The game's fairly long, but I also made a lot of progress today, so at this point it's hard for me to say how long it'll take me to get through it. Let's just not worry about that right now. Let's enjoy ourselves. So, you enjoy yourself this Saturday. If you have a long weekend, like I do this weekend, enjoy that Monday as well. And if you don't, hang in there. Maybe I'll try and stream on Monday to cheer you up if you do have to work. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, let's think about maybe Monday, and if not Monday, then Tuesday. That is going to do it. So, I'll catch you all later.